What's in a black hole? Not really sure. It could be matter that we're very familiar with, like protons, neutrons, electrons, stuff of that nature, the standard model stuff. It could be something that is so far outside of that we don't have any kind of understanding of right now. It could be like you see in the movies. It could be time travel or travel between two places in space. It's one that fascinates and excites physicists a lot. Traditionally, there's obviously certain stereotypes associated with physics, and we're very aware of this, but ultimately there's nothing to stop anyone doing the subject. Sometimes people can get this view, and I definitely have this view, that I'm just the smartest of the smart, kind of like really, really kind of maths theoretical driven people, and we need those people as well. But in the work I've realised, while those skills are very useful, there's so much of it that is just, everything from that to just good engineering, which is something that I've had to learn. What we do is so multidisciplinary. There's engineers, there's geophysicists, and then there's the fundamental physicists. All these people kind of working together in harmony that actually makes something happen. One of the things I really enjoy about working in the group is working with so many international colleagues. You find that people from different parts of the world with different, upbringings and different cultural environments have different views on how science should be done. And I think this is really healthy, rather than just having people like myself, for example, who are all raised in the same UK schooling system where you tend to think in a certain way. So having people from completely different geographical starting points makes such a rich research environment. Ultimately, we can be deployed in the lab space, working on the fundamental side, developing the ideas right from the start. But I think also that a lot of the skills you learn as a physicist, the computational skills you learn, the skills you learn talking to people, and the skills you learn actually writing programs and doing all this kind of technical stuff is not just useful the very start stage, in the kind of fundamental side, but it's also very useful in lots of other fields, that kind of crossover between fundamental physics and then like product development, technology development. There's a whole spectrum of space why physicists are very useful for humanity, because of the range and kind of plethora of skills you develop as part of your study as a physicist. There's always another place your mind can go that never really ends in that sense. You almost have to tell yourself to stop doing it in that sense, because it's almost like you get hooked on it and you kind of just keep wanting to do it. There's never really a day I wake up and think, physics, And I think that's why it's a great subject to study. And there's obviously, lots of interesting career paths one can take with physics as well.